Hello everyone, welcome to Adventures with Sarah. This is Taylan. It's been a while, I know. Last time I probably on this side of the camera, maybe about a year ago when we were doing the Southeast discovery in August 2021 in southeast of Turkey. We did Mardin, we did Antep, we did Urfa, we started in Istanbul. But today we are back in Istanbul and we are in the Asian side of Istanbul. I'm here with my friend Lee, who's a professor of Ottoman history and history in general, or Ottoman history?
Ottoman history, Mediterranean history, and history of the Middle East.
Which university once again?
I'm at Pazmani Peter Catholic University in Budapest.
So we're going to walk around the Kadıköy area, but we are in a different part of the Kadıköy area, which is called Moda. Moda is kind of like the new hip place of the Asian side of Istanbul, the new hip place of the whole Istanbul actually. Different from the European side, we have less tourists, more locals, a lot of progressive young people around that you're going to see. Very different than what you would see in the old town of Istanbul, like Sultanahmet area. What do you say?
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the things about Istanbul is getting a sense of the size. This is a huge city. I mean, you can go all the way to the Black Sea and still be in the Buyuk Belediyesi, and still be in the metropolitan area. And so there's a lot of neighborhoods. This is one of the newer ones, one of the hipper ones, and so we'll give you a quick tour.
One of the good things, Lee lived in Istanbul. So he lived 3 years in Istanbul?
Yeah, about two and a half years in Istanbul, and then some time in summers out on the Aegean coast.
Studied in the University of Bosphorus.
Yeah, I was at Bosphorus University, did the fellowship at Koç University too, so yeah.
So he's also a local. As a local, what do you think about these?
Oh, cement. This is one of your best breakfasts right here. You get a little cement, a little honey.
Watch out the right chair.
All right, what are these again?
Simits. Simits are bagels. They're not sweet. They're actually not sour too. No, they're basically like bagels. That's before they bake it, they dip it in a grape molasses, and put sesame around it so that it will have a crust. And then they put it in the oven, and that comes out like perfect smell and a slight kick of the molasses, maybe. Yeah. Not super sweet though.
Yeah, I mean, one of these things is I've lived in Seattle, and one of the things you're going to find about this area is there is a ridiculous amount of coffee shops. So you're going to see all kinds of
and donut shops too, as we've noticed.
Too. Yeah.
So yeah, we're here. Lee and I are here for a month. This is Andrew behind the camera. Sorry, I won't make a cameo, but later this week I shall. And anyway, yeah, Lee and I are here for a month, kind of doing a writer's residency, and this neighborhood is awesome. It reminds me of Seattle and San Francisco in the 1990s, but a lot cheaper.
Yeah, I'm terribly sorry that I forgot about Andrew behind the camera.
Oh.
Thailand, How can you?
You're fired.
Look at it.
Yeah, that's some of this produce.
Even late at night, they still have it out open. Well, it's not that late. It's like 9 in the evening, but they still have it out, and we still have a lot of people out walking. One, it's summer. It's very, very warm during the daytime. And two, we are out all the time. Turks are outside, especially if it's good weather. We want to be outside. What are you going to do inside? You want to be outside. It's a beautiful city. It's a great place to.
Oh wait, hey! We got to tell people about these things
Martı.
here. Yeah.
The Martı is a ride share. So
It's like a scooter.
it is a scooter. What you do is you load an app.
Yeah, with the little penguin on it or something like that.
Martı is
sorry,
a seagull.
Seagull.
Martı is
Sorry.
a seagull. And then on the map you find where you are, and you look at. Each one of these dots are one of these scooters, electric scooters, and then you say start to ride. You want to do one? Or?
Yeah, sure. Why the hell not?
All right, start to ride, and then you just
Barcode that.
there you go. It will ask you battery status and all that. It will say
Is it going to unlock it then? Yeah.
There you go. It's unlocked now, but you have to keep your phone with you.
Okay, yeah.
We'll follow the phone. And then... Goodbye.
Well, there goes our live stream, I guess. But now people know how to do this. Rideshare Istanbul. This is awesome.
It's fun to ride these in the city. Actually, these are really good because we have heavy traffic, especially during rush hour. These are what will save your day. But while you're in Istanbul, you always have to be very careful in the street. Even you're on the sidewalk, you can get hit by one of these. Because people do use them on the sidewalks and we don't have any laws against that. So you have to be careful. I have to find a place, a pole to lock this thing up. You get going and I'll meet you in the...
All right. Yeah, so we are 10 hours, let's see, 10 hours ahead of West Coast time, 7 hours ahead of East Coast time. So, and we're at the Posh Hotel. And it is this whole neighborhood it's amazing. It's like there's so much going on. Every little street's got a gazillion things. Very kind of bohemian. This is this is the tram, one of the streets that's got the tram on it. No tramways here, but yeah, actually the biggest issue around here is just kind of dodging some cars and dodging some scooters and stuff like that. Okay, what do we have here? Pet shop? Some kind of gelato place?
Didn't charge me a thing.
Didn't?
Nice.
So it was free because it was so short, such a short ride.
Yeah. So this is the main boulevard of Kadıköy Bahariye. This is the old street that they used to have mansions on both sides. Old mansions on both sides. Now there's actually a church right here. Further down the street we have a opera house. We have some civil buildings. We're going to turn left from here down towards Moda. So what happened, of course, in the past, these places became so popular that they started tearing down all those old buildings and building these, if you're asking me, ugly high-rises. And this is what happens. Okay, a Kadıköy neighborhood. Yes, the old wife is coming back. A lot of look at all these beautiful places. I mean, a lot of these little eateries and coffee houses are being opened. Greek Orthodox Church.
Greek Orthodox Church here.
This time of the day, why too many people are out? Wait till we go further down to Moda.
So, Taylan, one of the things I noticed or didn't notice and didn't realize I didn't notice until like my third day here was I walked by a mosque and I was like, damn, I have not heard one call to prayer since I've been here. And anywhere else I've been in Turkey, really, you're bound to hear it 2 or 3 times a day.
5 times a day? Are you sure you didn't hear it, or are you now so familiar with it that you don't hear it?
It's like I just have it automatically muted on my brain. Seriously, I've not heard it. I saw that mosque and I was like, I have not heard anything. I got my windows open. I hear everything else going on the street. I walk around the city and no calls to prayer. Maybe they turned the loudspeaker down a little bit on this.
Let's turn right here.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
One more.
Let's turn right, yeah.
All right, what do we have?
They turned it into a bina.
All right, so hey, Lee, what's this mehane?
Okay, so mehane comes from Arabic meh, which is wine, and the hane is Persian, house, warehouse, big building. And so back in the day, back in the Ottoman period, this was one of the places where you would go. And the kind of whole social culture evolved around it. And then now, you go to meyhane, you get a variety of things. One of the things people don't think about when they think about Istanbul is fish. And this is an amazing city if you like fish. It's great if you like mussels. But you get all kinds of what are called meze, very much like tapas in Spain. And you get a variety of dishes, and then you can have usually raka, which is kind of an anise drink, if you're familiar with pastis in France, or zambuca in Italy, kind of an anise flavored drink. Ouzo, practically very
Ouzo,
similar.
yeah, very similar to ouzo.
Very similar.
But there's also other versions in the Arab world,
Yes.
like arak,
Arak, yeah.
made with figs and pears
Yep.
and various other sweet fruits.
And it's usually a long, slow meal. Anything you want to add
That's
about,
terrible. Doesn't sound like. I don't think our
about
audience would be interested in that at all.
Okay, drinking rakı and eating meze. Meze is the starter you just mentioned about. But drinking rakı and eating meze is not like I'm going to eat heavy and I'm going to drink heavy. You cannot do that.
Very slow.
It's a very slow process, and also you have to get the cockroach. And
Okay.
All right, here we go. So it's basically it's more like drinking and eating through the night. It's not like 1 hour we sit and finish the whole thing and go. No.
All right. What do
is
we
this?
have here?
This is called kokoreç. Kokoreç is, I think the Greeks have a similar version.
Yeah.
Kokoreç is grilled sheep intestines. So they take the sheep intestines, they clean it, wash it, and get it ready to cook on these sticks. They just roll it on the stick, and then it cooks on the charcoal. It's grilled on the charcoal, and then they take it out, and then they chop it into pieces on the corner over there. You see, and they would again stir it with, like, marinate it with spices, especially hot spices.
Yes, exactly. Kokoreç, if you like spicy food, this is the thing to get.
And if you're asking me, like, mezes go great with rakı, kokoreç goes great with beer.
Yes.
So if you have to find a kokoreç and a beer place, that's a good match. I don't think they have beer here, but it smells really good.
It does.
Yeah.
All right. And the police.
And the police. I have no idea what they're doing here, but it's normal to see police in major cities. We walk straight down this way.
All right.
So, look. It says happy people, happy stories.
Oh, okay.
Happy people, happy stories.
Yeah, and my gimbal's doing a little funky stuff, so
There he is. Yeah, he's on. We told you we'd get you a cameo.
all right. Excuse us, technical difficulties here. There we go. Hold on. We're back to normal, kind of. All right.
Watch out, there's a car behind. So, these places are open till midnight. Some even later than midnight. A lot of live music places stays late, especially further down in Kadıköy, where we are walking down towards now. We're still actually technically in Kadıköy. We're walking down towards Moda, like an intersection between. But if you turn the camera around and look at the corner here, the amount of people sitting at these coffee houses and bars is crazy. Like, it is crazy. And it's 9. And this is not because it's summer. It is because it's Kadıköy. Yeah. So, like, bar food, pub food, a lot of stuff.
Oh, we got a wine house here. I've seen one wine shop, but I haven't gone in it yet. But it has some Georgian wine, so that means I will go in it at some point.
Yeah. You know, I think we should walk down towards the fish market area rather than the bars. We've seen enough bars and bars. Let's go see some real people. What do you say?
And real fish, but they're
Real
probably
fish.
not. They're probably not selling fish at this point, are they?
Maybe they are still. Doesn't matter. Well, we can go down there again because if they're not selling fish, it means that they're eating fish right now.
Exactly.
So let's go check out the restaurants down there. What do you say?
All right.
All right. This way. Watch.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
So in case if you're wondering where we are in Kadıköy. This is what we're
That
at.
is good. That makes it
Istanbul,
easy.
Turkey. Now that's what we call Turkey. Turkey.
Some rebranding thing that I don't think is going to go over so well, but that's not my call.
So when you look around you, you will see designer stores like outfits and things like that. But hey, like you're gonna see like not a designer, not a. It is a. I don't know what to call it. Like more like leather and fetish kind of dressing. Like you would think that. You're in Turkey, it's an Islamic country. It's not an Islamic country. We are a secular country with 98% population Muslim. But are they all like devout and following Muslims? No. I would say maybe 25%. I would say maybe 25% devout Muslims. But then when you ask anyone on the street, are you Muslim? They'll go, yeah, I'm Muslim. When is the last time you went to a mosque? I don't remember. That's what the answer is going to be. We are proud with our culture. We are proud with our religion. But we also have this too. We have rakı, we just mentioned. It's a heavy liquor. It's our national drink. It's a heavy liquor. So we have a little bit of both. Let's put it that way. Especially in the city, in major city like Istanbul, which has maybe close to 20 million people living in it now. It's a big metropolitan city. You see everything. Everything.
Lots of scooters. Not a whole lot of bikes.
I'm gonna go that way, left.
Okay. Oh, something with the goat. I see a sign for goat, something or other.
That's the name, Kuzu.
Kuzu.
And give it a guess. What did they sell there?
I would hope goat cheese, but that's just me.
The funny thing is, the name is goat. The sign is goat, but the name is lamb.
Oh, they sell mussels?
Alright, main course is good. They sell lamb cheek, parsley, tomato, tongue, cumin, salt, chili pepper, lamb cheek, tongue, parsley, lamb cheek, tongue, brain meat, beef, tongue, beef brain. This is what they sell. Lamb's head with butter. You can get a half lamb's head served you, like with the eye.
Okay, hey, let's do a quick thing on money. So we've got what 85. So we want beef brain with tongue and butter is 85 lira, and that is about five, not even $5. That's less than $5.
Yeah.
So if you want to take a look at this, to get $10, you have to see something on this menu that's 170 lira, because we're at $1 gets you 17.2 lira. So you can see here that like almost everything on here is like half of that. So like anything you hear is almost $5, except for the lamb's head with butter, which is, I don't know, let's say that's like maybe $7 or something like that. It's insanely cheap, and I can honestly say, being in everywhere in the Balkans, Eastern Europe, Morocco earlier this year, there's nothing anywhere remotely close to Turkey, not only with prices but value. Because you've got so much great food here, and you've got good service here, and everything else that not only is it's really cheap, it's an insane value.
I think so too. I mean, when you compare it with like our neighbor Greece, even with our neighbor Greece, right next door to us, you're going to see quite a major difference in the prices, especially in the city. For these little things, it's nothing. I mean, like just get like 500 liras pocket money, which would be what?
Like 30 bucks?
$30,
Yeah.
$30, and then you're good to go.
Yeah.
What's your 19s. Live music plays that we just passed. A lot of coffee houses, like even late at night, the coffee houses are open. It's like you don't want to sleep. Let's turn right.
All right.
But we turn right. But you have to see.
Yeah.
We're right in the middle of a street that normally they sell meat, fish, and a lot of groceries, like fresh produce. At night, they close down, and this is what the scene is. This is like the whole street covered of restaurants and pubs. And we're right in the middle. Now we're going to turn the other way around, and we're going to walk the other way around. And you're going to see that the same thing just continues on and on. Ah, this is Chia.
Alex.
Oh, we're at Chia? Oh, I didn't know we were right.
Chia. Before we get to Chia, şunu anlatmamda bir sakınca yok değil mi? I just want to talk about this. I think we already did. It's an evil eye. Evil eye. This is what we believe, that it keeps the evil away from you and it protects you against bad energy.
And
Like
this place has got every sort of evil eye,
size, yeah.
size, color. Well, I guess actually they're all blue.
Yeah,
They're all blue,
they're all
basically.
blue. But they're like yellow ones and pinkish ones and white ones. You can go inside. It's very normal to see evil eyes at the entrances of buildings, houses, inside your car. It's kind of like your insurance.
So you don't have to buy car insurance here. You just like stock up on like 2 evil eyes and you're good to go.
You have to ask your insurance policy saying that, can I get a discount if I'm wearing my evil eye?
Oh, and evil eye magnets, because why not? Okay.
Yeah, so if I can throw in a history tidbit, this whole idea of what's called an azarlik, it's what's called apotropaic magic, and there are mosaics particularly in Antioch that have exactly this, that are trying to do not this symbol, not this shape, but they do the same function. This is a very old kind of folk magic belief that really goes back to what we call late antiquity, so late like 2nd, 3rd, 4th century. So, yeah,
And Lee, you mentioned Antioch, and that's a good little reminder to everyone who's watching. Antioch is part of our Southeast Turkey tour coming up in September, and we also have it running again next year in the springtime. So we will be talking a little bit more tomorrow on some of our new Turkey tours going for next year. But yes, Antioch, which is in what region is
Hatay.
Hatay region, which if you guys watched last summer when we were there, that is the best hummus in the world. And when you eat that hummus, you will never want to eat hummus from anywhere else again. Even though there's great hummus in Istanbul, when you compare it with Hatay, you can't compare it. So anyway.
Teşekkür ediyoruz. Kolay gelsin. Yarın uğrayacağız. And this is Chia. Chia is...
Oh yeah.
I'm sure we will later on come eat and get a video of what we're eating.
As we like to do
Yeah.
from time to time on these things.
Chia,
we call it research.
Yes.
let's put it this way: the food that we've been eating in the Southeast region, Chia picks certain ones out and says that this is going to be my menu for this year. And every day they have every day of the week they have a different menu. It's not you cannot find the same food tomorrow when you come here. So it is southeast a little, Mediterranean a little, Kurdish a little, Armenian a little, like Middle Eastern, up to like it's a big mix. It is a great place, and it's not only one building now. They have like
And they've gotten international awards, I think, haven't they, a number of times. So yeah, it's a great place. It's one of the must visits.
And they also have their own publication for food and culture. It's what it's called, food and culture. So this is what the meyhane culture is like. People sit, drink, and eat a little, not heavy, but very, very little. Look at this whole place.
Yeah. Lahmacun is fantastic.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's the best ever, they say. Okay, well there you go.
You have to explain what it's lahmacun.
Yeah, lahmacun, I mean, the short answer is it's what happens if you take a burrito and if a burrito and a pizza had a baby. That's lahmacun. It's lahm is meat, from Arabic again, mahjun, paste. And so it's a kind of meat paste that's spread on a flat layer of bread, and then you usually take, about an acre of parsley, about a quarter of an acre of onions, a little bit of lemon, and then you can roll it, you can fold it. It's great. It's fantastic. And usually, I think, I don't know, they go for usually under €1 or right around €1. So sometimes you can get a couple of them, and if you're really hungry. But they're fantastic.
Yeah, that's what we had a couple nights ago. We had lakman and a pide, which is a Turkish pizza, and I think we had 2 waters, and it was like less than €7.
Yeah.
That's just to give people an idea, and that was like a nice sit down outdoor, with outdoor tables, whatever, right here in the middle of this trendy neighborhood. So what's nice is we're not paying for the trendiness. We're not paying for the kind of cool vibe and stuff. It's like very bohemian, very hipster, but without the price tag.
Exactly.
Ooh, hey, I don't know what is this here. Oh, honey. Oh, honey. Oh, look at.
I was actually going to get you to see the doner,
Okay.
but they ran out.
They ran out of doner?
They ran
Oh my God, that's like illegal.
Well, come on, it's like 9:30.
Okay,
Of course.
I'll give them a break.
Got a
Look
little
at
ball
this.
here.
Yogurt
They
and
have all
honey.
kind of.
Yogurt and honey. That's what they do.
That is. Oh, and look, I think the guy knows he's going to have to give us a sample.
He says you can come in for a taste.
Okay. Well.
All right. You have to get his Instagram too.
Okay. All right, people.
He's famous.
I am not famous.
boss famous too.
My partner is famous.
Where are you from?
We are from. Some of us are from the U.S. through Hungary and Slovenia, and others are Turkish.
You want taste?
Yeah. Lee, come on, buddy.
Most popular honey.
Most popular
Don't
honey.
look like USA honey.
That's a good thing.
That's really good. That's really good.
No, that's for you.
Okay. This is
This
a
man, this is for you.
off-camera foodie.
I'm gonna give you the best quality honey because you are famous.
Hey, Sarah, if you were here and not in Hawaii, we'd give you the honey because you're the most famous. But, you're in Hawaii, so we're stuck eating honey in Istanbul, which is not a bad, like second place prize.
Yeah. Is
So-
this pine honey?
No flower honey.
Flower. Do you have pine honey?
Yes, but flower is better.
Of course.
Oh, now I don't know about
okay,
that
all right.
because I like the darker honey. So, flower honey's. I was going to say this is definitely flower honey because it's light.
Do you remember, like a couple of months ago, you were here for the coastal Turkey tour that we had? Coastal Turkey tour that we had. We stopped at we didn't shoot that. We stopped at a honey museum.
They are talking.
That's right. Yeah.
And the honey museum was the guy at the honey museum told us that 80% of pine honey.
Best quality. Yes.
Unbelievable. 80% of pine honey in the world is produced in Turkey. 80% of pine honey is produced in Turkey. Did you know that?
What?
80%
Yes.
of the whole world
Yes.
pine honey
You're right.
produced in
You're
Turkey.
right. Yes. Only us, we have 2,200 high in Turkey. Only at
2,200?
Etabal brand, yes.
Where?
We are selling and we are producing honey since 40 years. Family job. We are poor women in Turkey. We are producing honey. Honey, and raw, delicious honey.
Oh,
We
and
are
they- and they got
different
honeycomb,
endemic
too.
plants and different flower in Turkey.
So good.
Rica ederim.
We will be back tomorrow when I have the camera off.
How much subscribe you have?
We have 50,000 plus.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, exactly.
And with your channel,
Uh,
you're YouTuber, right?
No, we're actually a tour company. We're a tour company that does a lot of social media stuff, and people love these live streams. I'm not sure how many people they're on right now.
I think you're a
Quite a
YouTuber
few.
now.
Oh well, okay. You know, temporary
You must
YouTuber.
be YouTuber, right?
Okay, I guess so. Guilty as
You are
charged.
talking good.
Okay, that's great.
Yes.
Yeah, so we've got all sorts of people because during pandemic when no one was traveling, we would go around to different places in Europe and wherever and meet with people. So it was like virtual travel. Now, of course, everyone's back traveling, but they still want to know if they come to Istanbul where they should go for honey, and of
Yes.
course,
We are good honey. And also we have other bee products, royal jelly. You wanna show the royal jelly of your subscribe?
okay, you got royal
What is
jelly.
royal jelly? I
Royal
want
jelly is bee milk.
That's what the queen
Yeah.
eats. That's what the queen bee
Oh,
eats.
it's coming from backstage.
Backstage. Okay, this is important.
Okay, you record
Yeah,
It is,
we're
it's live. It's
your
live.
customers.
Live.
You gonna see the bee milk first time ever. The raw royal jelly.
Bee milk.
This one. The queen bee it feeds with this.
Queen bee feeds
Yes.
the other bees with
Yes.
this.
No.
If
Yeah.
bee X feeds from nectar and bee pollen becoming worker bee. This feeds from this becoming royal jelly, becoming queen bee.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
BX. Queen bee is bigger than worker bee
I see.
3 times, and it's living 40 times.
Wow.
About 6 years, 5 years. Yes.
All right, he knows his bee stuff. I know my bee. I live in Slovenia. If you don't know your bee stuff, they don't even allow you in the country anymore.
I'm going to pass on that. Please, you have to eat that.
All right, it should cure something.
Your families, you gonna eat before.
Lee, no, that's kind of like a yogurt. Kind of like a yogurt.
Oh yeah.
Siz Türk müsünüz?
Wow,
Olsun ben gayet güzel işte. Bana verme valla.
sour, kind of spicy on the back end.
Look, it's
Woo! Wow, it's gonna make me healthy, which is good after what I've been eating the last 5 days.
YouTube kanalı yoksa internet sitesi. YouTube kanalı mı internet sitesi?
I have to now explain to him in Turkish. Böyle 5000 takipçisi olan nasıl anlatayım sana? Tur
Tur firması, anladım.
Şu anda onlara yayın yapıyor, canlı yayın yapıyor.
Öyle mi? Canlı yayın. Anladım, ne güzel. So good. Nice to meet you.
Thank you, sir.
We'll be back because we're just around the corner.
Okay, I'm waiting, no problem.
Okay, I'm coming to get some of the honeycomb.
Thank you.
It was an interesting.
No, that dude, he's ready for prime time.
Oh yeah, he was. Look at this streets.
He's like, I'm gonna have my own Turkey Netflix TV show on honey.
So the fish market, yes, it is closed. As you can see, no fish.
No fish.
The name is fish market because they sold all the fish to these restaurants. So people are eating the fish right now. Here they're sitting and eating and drinking. What was was your favorite fish when you were living in Istanbul?
Oh, I love hamsa. I love hamsa.
More Black Sea.
Yeah. But hamsa, they're usually described as like anchovies or sardines, but they're probably closer to like smelts, I think.
You can't really describe
Yeah,
it. Like,
exactly.
How can you
It's
describe
that
hamsa?
fish is a big thing here. It really is. If you like fish, go for the fish.
But like, not the big fish, the small
The big
fish.
I also love levrek, which is sea bass, and chuprak, which is sea bream.
Yep.
They're bigger fish. They're fantastic grilled. You can get a grill and grill them. It's great. Stuff them with a little onion and tomato. Put a little lemon on top. Fantastic. So,
You probably have seen guys playing music inside, and you're hearing it there. I think they're playing it upstairs somewhere. So this is called fasıl. Fasıl is Oriental Turkish instruments, all coming from the Ottoman era. Actually, nothing new. Instruments and all the tunes are actually coming from like later in the Ottoman times. So it's more like the end of the Ottoman Empire kind of a era where they are singing all those tunes as people sit, eat. It's not for dancing. It's more for like enjoying your meal with food. I think it's something coming from the towels.
Probably. I mean, it's interesting as like I'm thinking like the Arabesque music phase. I mean, modern Turkish pop music has also has influences from these things. So there's a lot of it comes from the Ottoman period, the late Ottoman period, particularly the 19th century. So, and you'll see some places. I think of some late night fossil places where there is dancing. But when you've got the food, just as Taylan said, it's just to listen to.
It's not to dance to. It's just to listen and enjoy while drinking rakı. It goes good.
Yeah.
You want to hit the ferries or no?
No.
Let's say it's right there.
Well, okay, we can maybe end there. I just. Just want stuff to look like that. All right, hey, another one of these like scooter things.
Oh yeah. Here's an Armenian church.
Oh yeah.
This part has an Armenian church. You can see a Turkish flag there. And the other corner has a Greek Orthodox church. It's on the other side.
All right. Down that
The other
way.
block over there. So we are technically right in the middle of Kadıköy market area. Down this way, one block, we have metro station, and behind the metro station we have we have the ferry landing. So the both major transportation to come onto the Asian side from European side is located right at the heart of Kadıköy. So you can call the ferry landing as the heart of Kadıköy, and where we are standing right now as the heart of the Kadıköy market area. This is where everyone used to come, and still, I mean, before the shopping malls, everyone used to come and do their regular shopping here. Like you go up one block up for fish and fresh produce, fruits and vegetables for the season. This way is where the bakeries and the Turkish coffee houses used to be. This way is where the better bookstores especially are located. So I mean, like this was a true marketplace. Down that way and that block, walking towards the ferry landing is where the clothing places are located. So this has always been a very important place. This was always very crowded with people, and seasons doesn't really matter. I mean, yeah, during winter you might, at this time of the day during winter you might see less people, but still it will be crowded, full of people. go down towards the waterfront at least to show you the ferry landing.
Throw these somewhere. I don't want to get.
Onu da açıyor. Al, şey yap.
Like it's almost 10 o'clock. Still, yeah. Still, a lot of stores are still open. This is one of my favorite pastry shops. I'm gonna. Seems like they're closing down, but Taylan has something called coupe gruyere. You see the picture over there? It has a lot of ice cream and caramel in it, and various other stuff. As you can see, like all those.
Pistachio, maybe?
Yeah. It's super sweet, but it's really good. They really have good lemonades. They really have good chocolate cakes. This has been here since 1923. I think.
Whoa, 99 years, damn.
Yeah, I think they started on the European side in Beyoğlu area, and they opened one here too. How I started coming here is with my aunt actually. When I was a little kiddie, she used to bring me here as we were doing our little book shopping down here, and then I realized when they were talking, my mom and my dad used to come and date while they were dating. They used to come here because there's a garden inside. It's like a secret garden. They used to come and hang around here when they were dating in high school. Crazy. So it's a pretty old and still functioning place.
Yemekle ilgili.
So good old Starbucks, you were right?
No, I don't even want. No, that doesn't get to be on camera. Sorry, Howard
camera's
Schultz,
not
but I
turning.
hate your guts. So f you, go Sonics.
Camera's not
And
turning.
who needs Starbucks when you got a gazillion other places
Who
here?
needs Starbucks when you have
Mısır.
listen, corn?
Buyurun.
Şunu bir göstermemizi anlatmamızı mümkün değil. Teşekkür ediyoruz, çok sağ ol. This is a regular corn.
Yeah.
Not sweet corn. Because back here, not sweet corn. You have different types of corn.
Right.
Unfortunately, we only have the type that you feed it to the animals,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, it smells great. But I'm originally from Detroit. If you're from the Midwest, you're gonna be disappointed. It's big kernels. It's tough. It smells amazing. I mean, you're gonna make that mistake at some point. I have, and then every once in a while, I do it again because it does smell good. And they're roasting it here, but yeah, it's going. No, actually, it looks like
They also boiled ones
yeah,
too.
and it
You
looks
can
like
get
they've got
boiled
some- This actually looks pretty good.
inside that.
Don't get fooled, Lee. We know you're like,
I
yeah,
know,
it
I
looks
mean,
pretty
Inside
good.
that container, they're
I'll do one
boiling.
for the camera. I mean, you know.
You know, you're right. The boiled one is you put a lot of salt on it. It tastes good if you put a lot of salt on it. What do you expect? Come on. Let's go towards the ferry. While still it's green light. Not anymore. Media. Media, this is mussels. These are mussels, but they're not like regular mussels. They pick them up, like the divers pick them up daily. They would boil it first so that it will open. and then they would put spicy rice, like white rice, spicy white rice in it. We have to get one.
Yeah, bir tane.
Aç hadi sen bir tane ya. Good. And then you scoop it out like this, and you put lemon on it, and then you eat it. I cannot eat it now, but
We'll take one for the team.
yes.
Yeah, these things are amazing.
You want another one? Ne kadar dedi? 2 yer 2 olsun.
Yeah, you're never finished eating here. That's for sure. It's like there's always one more thing to pop in your mouth.
A little bit of rice in there, some lemon. These are fantastic.
So what's the damage for 2 mussels?
5 liras.
Okay, so that's 33 cents or less. Yeah.
Teşekkürler. So it's red light. We cannot go, but people are.
But that doesn't stop other people. Yes. Yeah, we actually, I'm trying to survive all 4 weeks in Istanbul, so I'm going to pay close attention to the walk signs and the do not walk signs. But as you can see, some people, they don't really care. So it is no matter what country you're in. And there's the metro sign for Karakoy. So,
Yes, that's where we're going to.
and just to let everyone know, what does it cost on a metro? It costs 50 cents a ride, and that counts for the ferries too. So you can go from Asian side to European side on a normal ferry for 50 cents. It's insane. And they raised the prices. They doubled the prices about a week ago, and after they doubled the prices, it's still only 50 cents.
You see that dog was just chasing the car that just
So,
just drive.
dogs and cats, you're going to see a lot in Istanbul. Oh, yeah. it's part of the city.
Look at this. So there's an elevator that takes you down. All right. There's an escalator that takes you down. The M sign, the metro sign. Where's the big M sign? Right here. Yep. M sign. So we are in Kadıköy. Kadıköy has 2 ways of coming with public transportation, as I said, from the other side. One is the ferry, and the other one is the subway. But in order to come here with the subway, you have to take the tunnel under Bosphorus. So now there's a tunnel called Marmaray, and that tunnel starts in the old town. You have to take the old town Sirkeci train station stop. Sirkeci train station where Agatha Christie arrived with the Orient Express. Exactly. That's where the Orient Express used to come into the city. So it's right underneath that. You take it, and 2 stops later, you have to change your train to Kadıköy train. After you are on the Asian side, it will take you here. It will take 15 minutes. 15 minutes after you get on the train, because it's an old city. They dig these stations so deep down, so you have to go down, like 4 or 5 flights of stairs, maybe more than that. Dogs and cats, maybe. Yeah.
Well, sounds like a ferry's coming in.
Yeah. Or leaving.
Or leaving. More mussels.
Big Anatolian shepherd.
Yes.
Our street dogs have tags on their ear. The street dogs in Turkey have tags on their ear. It means that they're neutered and their shots have been given. But for cats, you cannot have the tags. So cats have a scratch, or they tear on the ear, it shows that it's neutered and shots been given. Usually it's when they neuter. We can see the ferry.
Yeah, we got ferries over there.
We got the ferry there leaving. Yeah.
Multiple destinations.
Yeah. If we go on that side, that's where the concert is. It's a beautiful ferry landing building. So this will take you to Üsküdar Ortaköy line, Beşiktaş line. So not only one, but several different.
And these are all neighborhoods in Istanbul, like different sections, different parts of the city.
Right here you will see the ferry leaving. It's pretty fast too. Oh, here's a concert. Maybe this is a good place to end. What do you say?
I say yes, because we got another big episode tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe with a little music. This is really nice Turkish pop that we're listening to. And you're looking towards the European side with the ferry leaving. I think it's very dramatic, huh? What do you say?
Oh yeah. That's great.
So, what's on tap for tomorrow?
Well, probably a lot of stuff on European side of more of the Ottoman history actually.
A little bit of Byzantine, a little bit of Ottoman Byzantine, 15th century stuff. So yeah.
Cool. European side.
All right, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. Tune in tomorrow. Probably a little earlier tomorrow because it'd be better to shoot not so dark. But anyway, check in probably by 9 or 10 a.m. Seattle time, and we'll be back with some more stuff. Ciao.